Chili Peppers on the show. It's Rock 105.3. Now, I got to be honest with you. This segment always makes me uncomfortable. But this one even more so today because Thor says his mom might be the focus.
Oh.
It is time for Thor's Midweek Meltdown. Oh, dude. Oh, boy. Okay, well, here we go. It's time for Thor's weekly segment where he goes off on something that bothers him. And you say, your mom is in the spotlight?
Yeah, well, first off, Eddie, Thor's Midweek Meltdown is brought to you by Law Tigers.
You've got this sponsored?
Really?
Wow.
What the
Well,
heck?
Law Tigers, they get what's going on.
Okay.
They get how life works.
They back you, huh?
They back me,
Okay.
and they back the things I say. I love Law Tigers.
Oh.
God
If
bless
I ever
you.
got into a motorcycle accident, I'm not calling my insurance company. Call Law Tigers.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
And I'm not sure they're happy with saying that they back everything you say. I mean,
Yeah, that is a
we don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, allegedly.
Easy striped shirt.
Okay, that's a weird thing.
So,
Tapping close.
before I say anything,
What?
I need to be clear. I love my mom,
Oh, boy.
and I was always going to go to my grandfather's funeral. My grandfather died last week.
Yeah.
I was always going to go. That was never going to not be an option.
What?
I vented about it to my dad that I didn't want to go,
Oh.
but not because I don't love my grandpa. I just feel like we hadn't, I hadn't talked to him that much. He never came to California once to visit me in 18 years. But whatever. I wanted to be there for my mom. I needed to be there for my
Yeah,
mom.
of course.
Yes.
It put a smile on my face. Weird thing to say about a funeral.
Yeah,
Great.
it really is.
But I was there for my mom. Now, that being said,
Okay.
let me just tell you what's going on in my life right now. My wife's trying to fly. She got a pilot license. She's going instrument.
She has her pilot
She has a.
license.
Yeah.
You.
Want to add on right now?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just always try to get. I can't wrap my head around
My
it.
check ride.
You started 2 years ago and didn't. You
Yeah.
still don't have
Right.
your pilot's license.
I don't.
Haley
My plane
literally
broke
did it
down.
in like a week.
Oh,
She's
shit.
incredible.
Okay, she didn't do it in a week. It took like 8 months. My plane broke down, and then I was supposed to have my check ride yesterday, but I couldn't. We had to push it back because I had to leave during practice time to go to New York.
Oh.
Oh, so you're blaming?
Grandpa hadn't died.
Okay.
My wife
Oh my
is trying to fly right now.
God.
Right.
My dogs and cats constantly having issues.
Constantly.
When you have 15 animals at your house, this is what happens.
We spend a lot of money on them. We've had 2 surgeries for the 2 dogs. Kim, we have Marshall and Kim Meothers. Kimmy just had a UTI. And yesterday, Marshall just got a bacterial infection. How does that happen?
Isn't it an indoor cat?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
weird.
So he had like goop coming out of his eyes. Have you seen that before,
oh,
Scott?
yeah.
Okay.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
You
poor
know,
guy.
once again, you always ask Sky. I have a cat. Every time.
You do?
You're gonna be offended by that.
You do? Yeah, the Sky's look at her. You
Yeah.
look
wait,
at Sky.
look at
Sky
her.
doesn't have a cat right now.
No.
Yeah, but if you
No,
look
I
at
used
Sky
to.
from
It
a
hasn't in like 10 years.
So
If
wild.
you look at Sky from a distance,
What?
you go,
Cat
that
lady.
chick has cats.
Cat lady.
Okay, I don't.
I'm not gonna argue.
It looks like she looks like she is a walking scratching post.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I don't know
You know
why
what I
you
mean?
say these things.
You know what I mean?
Why is this happening to me
Do you
right
know
now?
what I mean? Cats.
That's not nice.
She's got cats.
Hey.
So, my plane is still
What
down.
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just telling you all the financial stuff I have going on right now.
Yeah. Lots going on.
So the last thing I want to do is a quick jaunt to New York
Oh,
to go to her funeral.
okay. Well,
Because I don't know if you heard,
What?
but going to New York for a funeral, it could be expensive, guys. So first thing you gotta do, book the flights.
yeah.
And if I hear one more moron tell me, "Whoa, bereavement fares?
Oh,
You can do the bereavement
I
fares?"
was the first person to bring that
Hey,
up.
you were the first moron.
And I was just
Oh,
trying to help.
bereavement fares.
I was just trying to help him.
Right,
I
help
know.
him save
Let me
money.
tell you a little quick thing about bereavement fares, because you think Delta cares?
Oh, no.
No, because you go to delta.com and they'll say they do bereavement fares,
Yeah.
but they do 5 to 25% off. I'm going to give you a little guess on what percentage you get. The 5 or the 25% off. What do you think it is? Second,
25?
no, it's not. It's not, Eddie.
Oh, did I miss it?
I would guess not.
Second, the amount of hoops they make you jump through is insane. All the documents you have to get, the funeral service, the funeral parlor's number, all the people, the certificates you have to get. It's not even worth it for the $20 off the flight. And then third,
Oh.
it's only available for certain dates. Sorry, my grandfather died during a blackout date.
Whoops.
How insane is that?
That's pretty crazy.
I didn't know
So
that.
That's pretty
you got to pay full price,
Yeah.
but they put on their website bereavement fair. Give me a break.
Oh, okay.
So then once you get that done with that, all the time that is wasted. Like when you fly Delta again. And I said this the other day. I got off the plane, I had to wait 20 minutes to get off the plane. Then I had to wait 40 minutes for my bag. Complained about it on X. Delta tweeted at me and then said, "What's your flight number?" I responded, and then they just stopped responding.
Oh,
So they pretended to care.
okay.
Thanks, Delta. So that happens. Then you gotta get the rent-a-car. You would think a rent-a-car would be cheap nowadays. It's not, guys. $200 for 2.5 days with a rent-a-car. Thor, what did you rent? A Chevy Malibu. That's what I rented. $200. And
Big
then,
pimpin', huh?
Oh yeah, look at
and then maybe you forget because you gotta leave at 3 a.m.
Oh, no,
the next
what
on
you
Saturday morning
forget.
to refuel.
You
So you
always
think
refuel.
you always refuel.
You mean it's a
Why is
rental
he
car.
dancing
You
around?
always refuel
Why
on a
is
rental
he
car.
Why is
Oh
he
my
dancing
God,
around with
he's
If you
on
turn it
the
in,
always
Sometimes-
refuel.
You know how much they charge you?
Now I do!
Well, that's
realize
really
this?
stupid, dude.
So
Yeah,
I've
good for you.
seen before, like the sign that says gas
Yes.
price, our price. So I thought our price was what happens when you don't refuel. So I had half a tank and I get in there and I immediately go, oh my God, I forgot. And I know my mom, she reminded me the night before at like 11 p.m.
Okay.
She goes, oh, you got to refuel. And I go, I wish you reminded me a couple hours ago. And I go, I will on the way to the, I just didn't, I forgot. It was 3 a.m. because I'm at the funeral and it's late. Guess how much it was, guys?
Oh, I don't know.
For a half a tank of gas.
Oh no.
$10.99 a gallon.
Ooh, that hurts.
I said to the guy, I went, because I go, how much is it? He goes, $10.99. I go, what? So he says, yeah. And I go, that's insane. He was in the front of the car. I was getting my luggage out of the back. He goes, can I have the keys? And I kind of like chucked him at him because I was so pissed.
threw a
And then I
toss?
felt bad. And I went, hey, man, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to throw the keys.
Oh.
But I kind of tossed him. Like, I didn't throw him. I tossed him.
That's it.
And he dropped them.
Well, that's risky, yeah.
Guess how much that cost? $75 for having to take gas on a Chevy Malibu.
Yeah. That's
I
your
mean,
fault.
I don't even know if I can pay my mortgage this month.
Okay.
Oh, guy.
Then you get there, the rent-a-car. Oh, do the bills stop? No, they don't, Eddie. You know why? Because you got to get a hotel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And my mom, I want to stay in the same hotel as my parents, so she has to get a hotel that's like 20 minutes from the funeral home for some reason. So that's going to cost money with gas and time,
Probably nicer.
and it's a
though.
pain in the ass. I'll tell you this right now.
No. Oh no.
I'll tell you this right now.
What?
When I die, don't do all this for me.
Wait,
Don't
what?
make a big deal about it. I don't care.
No Chevy Malibu?
Because when you die, in my eyes, the spirit, your spark, it's gone. I'm just a body. I'm just a vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I die, I don't want a big funeral. I want my loved ones to save money. So you know what you can do for me when I die?
What?
Start a text thread. Say a couple nice things,
Thread?
and then end it.
Eulogize you on text thread?
No Chevy Malibu, no hotel, no flights. Text thread. Yeah, Thor was a good guy.
I don't know. if
Thor,
I'm saying
Thor
that.
was an alright guy.
Yeah. It's,
That's it. And then
That's it?
cremate me, end the story.
What?
And everybody will be happy because everyone will be saving money. And you won't get screwed. I didn't want to miss work. I kind of did, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to have to use my vacation days.
That's what
That's
you wanna do.
insane.
Okay.
Text thread.
Is this entire rant about how your grandfather's death has inconvenienced you?
That's right, Eddie.
I mean,
Oh my
this is
God!
insane.
Has it cost him a couple
I've
bucks?
never heard anybody do this
No,
before.
this-
Now listen,
Yeah.
funerals are expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it costs
You
more
think?
going out than it does coming in. But that's the actual funeral cost,
Yeah,
which
the
you had paid
casket.
nothing of.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thousands.
Your poor mother.
Um,
This going to the funeral,
Right.
I understand it's in New York, it costs you a couple of bucks here
a
and
couple
there.
of bucks.
But you
Yeah.
got to do it. It's your family, it's for your mom, these things. And you just sort of go, you know what? Chalk it up. I'm not going to think
Chalk
about
it
it.
Life
up.
happens.
This
Chalk
guy
it
up.
has just spent the
Chalk
last
it up.
15 minutes ranting about how it's inconvenienced him and how much it costs. I've never heard a human being do this
That's
before.
wild.
Oh, no.
You're not done.
You got more.
Well, last Thursday, for some reason they had 2 showings. I get that
They're not called showings. They're called viewings. This isn't an apartment. Okay? What are you talking about?
Joey.
Well, I'm just saying, why do we need 2? I saw him
It's
once.
that-
Do I need
no,
to see
no.
him again?
For
Again.
people who work
Again, that's why.
I'm Catholic.
different
You
schedules.
have them for different times for different people.
I only
that
need to
can
see
make
it twice.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Like,
Then don't go to the late showing.
yeah.
I went,
Late showing, by the way. It's not a
Yeah.
movie.
Don't buy tickets to the
Day,
late show.
another
Again.
thing,
Yeah.
another
What?
person that owes me money.
Okay,
My
what?
sister.
What?
What?
Day of the funeral, I get up early, get everybody bagels.
Oh, yeah.
She says, "I'll Venmo you." She asked me for 2 bagels. I'm like, 2 bagels? Jeez, Corey, calm down.
I mean,
What?
Turns out one was for my cousin. I guess my cousin and her share a room.
Oh, okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, sure. And she says she'll Venmo me. I don't know, but still waiting for the Venmo,
Okay.
Corey.
What are you?
Haven't gotten
$3
it yet.
bucks.
I
Your
mean,
$3
it's
bucks. You're
all
waiting
bagel.
for.
It was like 6 because it was 2 bagels.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, really?
Point is, I'm going to a funeral again. I hope it doesn't happen for a while. And when I die, text thread, cremation, end of story, save money.
Okay. Wow.
It was very inconvenient, and I
That-
wasted a lot of
that-
money.
Say that.
That is one of the crazier rants I've heard.
Say that
yet.
out loud.
That was a bad one.
No.
That was a
You know
bad
what was
one.
bad? When I forgot to refuel. It
Yeah,
cost
no,
$10.
well, that's you're an idiot.
That's you. Yeah.
Well, speaking of rants.